This is chaotic. And Mr. Case in the chamber. Lilith Lance is supposed to be in the hospital, ladies and gentlemen. But Bernard Brickley just lost his contract fight count out. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, the wise man. To Vince, the CEO. I mean, hooks on, throws him. Okay, through the cage. Oh, GMK steals it with a roll-up. GMK rolls up the sheep. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he's Dragon Robotic. The music. Oh, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching at home on YouTube, introducing to you the best sheep in the world arcade, the biggest and baddest rookie Torok, the X's are rolling up. And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Oh, Paterno! Oh my God! He done it! Daniel Black's up on Jocko gets it! Oh, he can't even celebrate, ladies and gentlemen. The sheep, hands together. Oh, from behind, from at the stage. For how long? For how long? Oh my God, Lance has put her hands together. Okay, he's in. Okay, oh no! Oh, that is the Moss Man! Daniel top rope. Oh, okay, through the announcer's desk. RK on top, Chase Cruz clearing the ring. Turn around, Chase Cruz. RK takes it off. RK takes it off. Whoa! Oh my God! Holy what? It did die for a second, didn't it? We could. Ladies and gentlemen, Lamin Noir, the Renaissance Dragon says, oh, fine, take it. What a display, some would say. Satan versus God. Porsche Van Outis. Oh! I can say. Porsche Van Ouden! Hobertano is your new! Oh my God! Queen of the Ring! The World Warzone General Manager! Daniel Black might very well be up there for Superstar of the Year. Oh, Mr. Case in the chamber! Lamin Noir! Here's your winner. Ended the career of Sims. His brother. What in the hell is going on? What the hell is this? How? Oh, who is that? Who's a oh my goodness! That's Sage 1! It's 2! And it's 3! And Kaiju Jaeger ended the career of Poe. Merry Christmas, brother. The authority stand tall. Are you fucking? Oh my God. That is Daniel Black. Nicole O'Grady. McClaw. Reverse Bobby. Here finisher. She does. 3. What a season it's been. Feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. Akira Tanaka. Cut there. Giant score. I will catch you all. Jocko. Eliminated. Kidding me. In season. Clover's gone. Lives 1, ladies and gentlemen. Number. Live 1. That was a title. 5. Here we go. Rumble on their feet. This is who we are. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the Regents Pro Wrestling Universe. Today is a KR day. Ladies and gentlemen, very quickly, there's some certain lighting going on today. Some certain lighting going on. If you think you're seeing through me, you're actually not, ladies and gentlemen. It's just some certain lighting tricks going on today. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to explain it. There's some craziness going on in the building today, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, we move on. Because why? Because RPW is back, ladies and gentlemen. World Warzone is live once again on a Monday. And oh man, I'm excited. ladies and gentlemen. I'm very, very, very... Had to represent... It's blue. It is blue. Had to represent 25 Monteroonies from the former prestigious champion. Might start singing. I might start singing today. There may be some chants today. Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? Who knows? I'm damn excited. That's for sure. I'm damn excited. I'm seeing a lot of fun names joining us today. I've got a monster I've never had before. Viking Berry. Ladies, cheers. RPW colors as well. You know, man of culture. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully everyone had a great weekend. Hopefully everyone is ready. RW got involved. RW has signed a contract. What world are we living in, ladies and gentlemen? What world are we living in when RW got involved? He was never supposed to get involved. He's supposed to be the RPW superfan. Oh man, ladies and things are changing. Things are changing. Times are changing. I like Viking. It is decent. It is very decent. Welcome in Torok. Not booked today. I wish he was. I love a bit of Torok. Spyro, the new Cruiserweight champion. It's your turn. I'm never involved. I'm involved as a commentator. Okay, listen. I want to get straight into the intro. Okay, intro's updated soon, by the way. I want to get straight involved in the intro. We have a jam-packed show today. The new United States champion, Drew Payne, is kicking off against Tyler West, Cal Frizz, Dragon Romanic, and Nightmare. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Alex Cross and Crazy Smile Man. We have Shane Seven, Martin the Mouth. We have some great tag team action. Air Boom and Absolution. Gore and Jocko later on today. The main event. Any guesses, ladies and gentlemen? A mystery tag team matchup. I don't know if the match card said if it's men or women, so I don't know where to actually make my guesses as to what that match is going to be about, ladies and gentlemen. It feels damn good to be back. It feels damn good to be back, that is for sure. Origin is going on this Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. I can confirm no randomizer wheel today. Now, I wasn't told why. I just got told by Vince there was no randomizer spin today. So, without further ado, this is who we are.
So pull me out of the dark tonight. I'm losing faith, but trying to feel alive. If every scar is just a piece of truth, then let me break and fall right back to you. I'm reaching out, even if I'm fading. There's a war inside the silence when I breathe. And though the sky is falling faster every day, I'm begging for a reason I should stay. So pull me out of the dark tonight. I'm losing faith, but trying to feel alive. If every scar is just a piece of truth, then let me break and fall back to you. I'm reaching out, even if I'm fading.
I was informed before we begin, ladies and gentlemen. I was informed by Vince Shimon during the intro that Sibs, of course, we had a week off RPW. Some superstars still showed up, though, to compete in dark matches for the crowd, for the fans. And Sibs was involved in one with a lot of the high-ranking superstars. He twisted his ankle, ladies and gentlemen, so he's currently unable to compete, which is why he's not booked today, not in the building today, but also why we cannot have a randomizer wheel spin. His ankle was playing up, so that is the reason. As we kick off, Warzone, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready, or are we ready? Serious injury, right? I mean, an injury is an injury, right? Where there's a blame, there's a claim. Of course, the RPW handbook is in action now. I mean, I would ask how you guys would feel about that, but I mean, that's, you know, oh boy, heavy stuff. Heavy stuff. Heavy stuff. That is for sure. Rochester, ladies and gentlemen, do you believe in the new 4-time United States champion? Ladies and gentlemen, the leader of the Believers, it is none other than Drew Payne. And speaking of the handbook, there's a certain US champion under litigation. I don't know if that's the correct word or not, but Oliver Kings has spoken up recently, not booked today, of course, about potential issues involving certain United States champions for potential World Warzone superstars. RK, of course, a brand new World Warzone superstar, had a very welcome note on his locker as well. So to Vince and Sky Demoy working overtime when it comes to the handbook and trying to regulate how the show and how the company is being ran. Look at this crowd, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like I'm involved. I feel like I'm in a sea of people as Drew Payne looks out, the brand new United States champion. Woo! Minnesota was MN, so I'm assuming Minnesota. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a fun show, man. Fuck no, I don't believe in this twat. Twisted ankle multiple days ago. What a shit excuse. I'm just saying what I was called. He believes. There's the US champion, and this is the man who wants to be the US champion, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Tyler West has never been US champ before. Oh, it feels damn good to be back. Talking about the history, talking about what people are fighting for. Courage to Chaos next. We know one match already from Fury. Irene Mortain versus Hope Eternal for the prestigious championship, ladies and gentlemen. We know one match for Courage to Chaos already, which is very exciting indeed. Buy them out. The premium. We take 1 week off and all the memberships are being renewed, which we love to see. Oh, I'm liking that more and more. Much appreciate all the memberships flying in. And there's Crossy Boy, 8 Monster Rooney with another premium. I'm left-handed. That's right by the microphone. I do apologize if it gets that. Let's get these little. There we go. Let's get nice. Let's get nice and locked in. I was asking which is better. There are two, no. Oh, which is better? Sorry. Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, I'm excited, man. It is interesting. The US champion, his first match as champion is a 5-way opener. I mean, it's not for the title. Thankfully, in his case, I don't think he would have appreciated defending in a fatal 5-way early doors, but the outcast, Cal Frizz, I'm excited to see him in a bit of a singles run. Shane 7 in action later against Martin the Mouth as well is very exciting too. I rate it definitely as a tall task ahead of her. She does indeed. There is Cal Frizz. I'm a big fan of Cal Frizz. I can feel the heat from here, from that stage, as the outcast makes his way down those shoulder pads. Be careful with them. Tartan Army, dominate and destroy. I'm a big fan of Tartan Army. Fun tag team match today, Air Boom and Absolution. It leaves some potentials for that main event though. Tyler West, the most original superstar in RPW, said no one ever. XT, not a fan of Tyler West. XT, welcome in, by the way. XT, been calling out some certain names over on Fury. Of course, we'll get to Fury later this week, which I'm very excited for. But XT, welcome into World Warzone. How are you feeling? I mean, he's been calling out some big names on the red brand, and I'm very excited to delve into that on Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Madison Carter with a 1-month premium, which we do indeed appreciate. Again, all the memberships coming in, we do massively appreciate it here in RPW. That is what we love to see from the RPW Universe. Very much so. We love to see it. 2 superstars left in this one. The lights go down and the music begins. We know who this belongs to. Got to ask KR what your opinions on the handbook. I'd rather stay not involved. 600k bands! He's also signed a contract. Everyone's signing contracts these days. Oh my goodness. HD feels great, bringing the eyes to the TV, and Arse is in siege higher than everyone every time. Things we love to see, Hickory. I mean, I'll be honest, Hicks, I'm seeing for that. You've been calling out certain people, certain Sage people, Abaddon, Draven, Xander. I'm seated for a bit of Hicks T versus the Fallen. After what we've seen with them, they've been so dominant. Of course, the Fallen holding titles on World Warzone as well. Out comes the Ghost, Dragon Romani. Now, this man has not had a good start to the season. I think it's safe to say, I think he's languishing about 30% right now. Currently on the season, which is not where he wants to be. Former Workhorse of the Year. He always wants to be putting on shows. Always wants to be putting on great matches. And right now, he is struggling to get in the win column, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really, really struggling. One of his losses this season, I believe his first loss this season actually, was against the next man in that gauntlet. Missed the opportunity, says GMK. GMK, of course, joining us today from the fans' perspective. GMK taking a break, I'm being told, from RPW, from in-ring RPW, I should say. Still glad to see you here supporting the show. I know Nightmare does have a song, don't worry. I know some songs aren't updated today, Martin. Listen, we're trying our best. But this man has been on a tear, ladies and gentlemen. This man made it to the final two in that dark match last week. Against a lot of big names in RPW, and again, still a rookie. Went straight to a Warzone and has been making his name known, that's for sure. He's got some big wins to his name already, and has been involved in some mighty, mighty big matches, ladies and gentlemen. That is for sure. C Candy Rock, good to see here in World Warzone. Haley's definitely not a fan of this guy. Honestly, it's very good. GMK stepping down for a while. Best way to let the body fully recover. I mean, he had a record-breaking Cruiserweight Championship reign, that's for sure. So I'm excited to see what is next for GMK upon his eventual return. I'm hoping he does return. Maybe a bit of mass tacked on. Maybe he stays in the Cruiserweight division. Who knows? As Nightmare makes his way into the ring, ladies and gentlemen, to kick off World Warzone here in Rochester, Minnesota. Consuela is the referee. And the opener is underway, ladies and gentlemen. Any bets going on anyone? Tyler West and Drew Payne meeting up. It's going to be interesting. I mean, some of these faces may be trying to take on Drew Payne. We know Dragon Monarch has made it very open and honest that Dragon Monarch wants that United States Championship, as has Tyler West. So we may potentially see these guys encouraged to chaos. Maybe this is a little sign from Jocko to sort of say, well, who's ready, ladies and gentlemen? Who is ready to take on Drew as his first defense? Can anyone confirm if the Nightmare guy has a pulse? He even looks more decomposed than before. I mean, I don't want to get near him to check, to be honest with you. I don't want to get near him to check, so I'm not the man to ask for that job, but he is in the ring, manhandling the United States champion, Drew Payne. Snake Eyes in the corner, he's pinning the US champion. Just going to take a sweet time. I think Nightmare's forearm is bigger than Drew Payne's head. Tyler West just watching at the moment. We'll see how it goes. I'm happy this division has been seen as more alive than ever already. I've made it clear I'm not doing favorites. Everyone must earn their title match. Words from Drew Payne before the match, ladies and gentlemen. I bet he reads $10 to check his pulse. Absolutely not. I'm not taking that money. Not taking that money. The US champ with some big words before this match, before the show kicked off. Besides this new handbook, Jocko is the biggest joke in RPW. As Carl Fritz sets up a ladder on my announcer's desk. Feels so good to be back, man. I've missed it so much. He looks like he never showered in his life. I missed it so much, man. I really, really am. Look at Cal Frizzy. He's one of those superstars I like, man. I can't explain why. Not one of the biggest names in the company, but I like him. I want to see him do well. Drew and Nightmare alone in the ring. Now Frizz has Romantic in the background. Face first into the ladder he goes. And now the triple threat commences in the ring as Tyler West joins the champ and Nightmare. Romantic also, now all five superstars back into the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Put a 1 in chat if you missed RPW during the week off. And you never want to take another week off in your life. Ooh, big boot. By the Nightmare. Dragon Romantic trying to slug his way into that one. Gets berated by Drew and Nightmare together. Ooh, There's a table set up on the outside. And Tyler West, ooh! Taking down the big man with a shoulder block. Tyler West says, I am him, ladies and gentlemen. Romanic involved, though. Love seeing those ones. I bet he actually hasn't showered in decades and uses it's my skin color as an excuse. Baroness has shown me a video of RPW. I'm so happy to be here. Hell yeah, C Candy, you're more than welcome in the RPW universe. Missed you, KR. Oh, I missed all of you, ladies and gentlemen. I really, really did. I really, really did. I can hear Drew from around the ring. He's not even close to my announcer's desk, and he's screaming that he missed us. I lost 2 weeks justice for Origin. As the table is lit on fire. Already, this is awesome chance in Minnesota. More than fine, never seeing another restructuring document. First Toxic, now this. Another table up on the outside. It was a good week, great to get my mind together after that going for gold loss. It was quite hectic for some, to be fair. I know RK was reeling after that loss. He was not in a good headspace, that's for sure. After all that went down at going for gold. What a moment out of Romanic just taking a rest right now. What a pay-per-view going for gold was, eh? What a pay-per-view indeed. Hope you can be part of RPW someday. The contract is always there for you, my friend. The contract is always there waiting for you. This is not full scan anywhere, I need to remind you. Oh, nice power slam. But the fire and smoke is wafting its way over to my announcer's desk. I know the crowd love seeing it. I'm glad Origin's back this week. I'm excited to see what happens over there and on Fury. As the big man Nightmare on the ladder. Romanic. Oh, ventures up at Nightmare. Smart to get off. What's called for his set up for... Ooh! Big power slam. Drew Payne takes down Nightmare and Dragon Romanic with the strength. Oh, this is a hell of a match, ladies and gentlemen. Still some thumbtacks involved in there. And there we go. Dragon Romanic laces the floor with him. Might be his undoing. Tyler West missing on the knee strike there. Romanic in the ring. Drew Payne outside with the pop rocks. But again, he can't pin on the outside, folks. We have a ladder, we have a table, we have a fire table, we have thumbtacks, a broken kendo stick. This is who we are, ladies and gentlemen. A week off means these people are starved for attention and starved for some chaos. Welcome in Adrian Cole, ladies and gentlemen. Another superstar like GMK who asked for a break from RK. RK was much disappointed because I had to get, hell yeah, baby. Again, the shows are here for the whole RPW universe. You can be part of the family without being a superstar. Don't you worry, C Candy. You can be part of the family without being a superstar. As oh, Drew Payne on the table. Look at Romanic Superman punch, and then Drew Payne, the US champion, not going through the table. Nightmare breaks up the pinfall. RPW's had a week off. Oh, and you can tell we missed it from spear to Jimmy Jams from Drew Payne. Hook of the leg from Dragon Romanic. And no one breaks it up, but Nightmare kicks out at 2, ladies and gentlemen. Woo, this is indeed who we are. This is most of who we are. Goodness gracious me. He's not booked today, but RK's come to World Wars, and all of a sudden World Wars is as hot as it's ever been. Put 2 and 2 together, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you get 6. Headbutt by Cal Fritz. Trying to set up Romanic. Was he going for... Oh, face first! Goes Romanic. Drew Payne getting the crowd going as Tyler West breaks up the pinfall instead. What does A-Train need a break for? It's just what I've heard. Apparently Adrian Cole was asking for a break. Hell of an opener. Alex Cross and Crazy Smile, man. You have a lot to beat. This crowd has not stopped. Bump him, Brett. Bump him. Should we have a look at the crowd? Anyone in the town? Oh, we went. Oh, we used the drone cam. This is awesome. We was gonna have a look at the crowd, and Cal Frizz went crashing through the table. This is why KR should not control the drone camera, but sometimes we just need to appreciate the great Minnesota crowd. This place is on fire. This place is rocking as CAW crumbled through that table, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the scenes in Rochester, Minnesota. My goodness gracious me. Hell of an opener. Hell of an opener indeed. Drew Payne and CAW aura off. A week off from CAW, Jordan got out to use the drone. This is why I don't touch the drone anymore, Jocko. We got all these new fancy cameras. This is why I don't touch the drone anymore. Minnesota pay-per-view win. I mean, if they're like this, whew, if they can get hyped for a World War Zone, which I haven't heard in a long, long time, I don't see why not. Tyler West is slammed down. Let me know if the audio is too loud, but I love how loud it sounds. Goodness gracious me. Don't even know where CAW is. Bodies flying everywhere. Irish rebound into a cave-in. They're hyped because their head HTE is here. CAW still check goes nowhere. You can't hate the crowd being loud. I have it as loud as it can go right now. As loud as a happy ending. Broken up. Woo. Nobody's getting hyped for that. I agree, Haley. Bad timing. As Nightmare slams Drew down. I have it as loud as it can go now. On the broadcast. Oh, look at CAW. I love it, man. There's certain mid-card superstars that I just get hyped for. Like, obviously, people get hyped for the Sibs. People get hyped for the Lamins, the Daniels, the Sages, of course. But there's certain other superstars I just love to see. Look at Drew Payne go, by the way. There's certain other superstars I love to see. And I just get really hyped for. And I think it's really fun. Look at Drew Payne taking them both down. Drew and CAW. CAW always quicker. Always quicker. Oh, how I have missed it so. These are the type of opening matches you need to set the scenes. To set the bar for the show you're about to have. More like to get hyped when Hicks fucks off. Oh, what a reversal, Drew! I thought Drew was going down then. What? Oh, a reversal now. CAW face first. Drew's just sent himself back first into the thumbtacks. He does not care. And if Drew can get a win here against 4 of his competitors, would be a hell of a statement from the new champion. It really, really would be. CAW down on the tacks again. Drew shoulder first. Into the ring post, Dragon Romanic. Surprised Nightmare can get a foot that high, ladies and gentlemen. The ring is cleared because I've never been part of a company that has been well, and I don't want to corrupt what it is. And I have morals, and I need to think. There you go. That's Adrian's thought process. Roll up by Drew. Frizz is there, though. We're taking on both of them. Nice hip toss. Romanic doing some stretching. Drew. Oh, Superman punch reversed. It's dangerous. Leaving Nightmare alone in the ring with someone is dangerous because that man can get a pinfall out of nowhere. We've seen how dangerous he can be in that Gauntlet match. Equally, I'd love to see CAW get a pinfall pin him. Hook the leg. He does. Dragon Romanic and Drew Payne distracted. CAW can't believe it. Great resiliency by Nightmare. I can see why he went straight to a war zone. He may be a creep fest, he may look terrifying, but dude knows how to hang in a wrestling ring, and I'll give him that much. Bob rocks. I will give him that much. Look at the thumbtacks on CAW as he meets up with Mr. Romanic. Drew Payne with a paverizer. You get Tyler West in that ring, you pin him, Drew. Get him in the ring. Unhook that leg. Romanic's feeling fired up, Mr. 30%. He needs a win today, he knows it. He knows it. Tyler West slinking off the shoulders. Romanik with the strength. West with the athleticism. Into the steel steps he goes. Loving the camera cuts, that's big boot. CAW Frizz face first off the apron. Body's flying over. Fan cam is in action. The front row is loving it. And the creepy, gigantic nightmare of a man. Another pain for Ryzer, this time to Mr. Romanik. Drew get him in that ring. Looking on for CAW Frizz on the outside. Face first, he goes, still steps in the hands. Doesn't get to use them. Probably a good thing. This is the opener that Warzone needed. Oliver King's returning. Arcade joining. Nightmare leaving. This is what Monday should be about, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Mondays should be about. Drew Payne and Tyler West again, aura off in front of the crowd. Drew Payne never lets an aura off go to waste. The human embodiment of a year again. I don't even want to read out these comments because I don't want to get in trouble for them. Romanik with strength. A bit of separation between the superstars, which might be good for them. Romanik back into the ring. I see a nightmare crowd sign. Clearly got some fans already as a rookie. Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday. Drew again, little boogie. He's doing the KR little boogie. I might believe in him, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing a little boogie. Fair play to him. Got a Gore t-shirt, front row to World Warzone. Got a big Brutus Brickley. I see arcade crowd shirts. World Warzone gonna love that bit of extra revenue from the arcade shirts on a Monday. That is for sure. Romanik with a submission. He's got CAW Frizz over in the corner here. No one's coming to help there. Oh, kick to the head. As a pain Riser! West knee connecting. Everyone's bringing out their big moves now. Bodies are splayed across the floor. Drew can pick who he wants to pin right now. He literally has anyone to choose from. Shades of Jet Ryan with a twist of fate. He goes off to CAW Frizz. Everyone else is down. Ladies and gentlemen, Consuelo watching the shoulders, and the United States champion has done it in the opener of World Warzone. Give him a fatal five-way, and still he walks out on top. Oh my goodness! What a way to kickstart your United States Championship journey as a four-time US champ.
Here is your winner.
Oh my goodness, we believe! Woo! I think he may have just won some believers with that. That was incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, that was mental. The fans rated 5 stars, of course. Oh man, oh man, oh man. That was special. Really, really, really special. Yes, yes, we believe. Someone get Tyler a bottle of immunity. He needs to feel like he needs to feel what a winner feels like. Oh my goodness. Well, we move on. We move on. That was indeed very, very special. Let me just get my things in order over here. There we go. Wow. Good luck following that match. Welcome in Victoria, one of the new rookies. Of course, she instantly joined Fury, which is very, very exciting, ladies and gentlemen. And another rookie not going to Origin. I mean, Origin have a lot of people right now, to be fair. Origin have a lot of superstars, so I'm not surprised, but welcome in Victoria. Good to see you. Welcome to Warzone. My name is CAW, the commentator, and it is great to see you in an RPW show. That was an opener, dude. That was an opener. Doing great, getting to know people. Alex is tweaking. The Herald fall and pray. I'm excited to see Crazy Smile Man involved in this, to be fair. I know people have been talking about the smile recently. And Crazy Smile Man been looking very, very good. Origin has 54 superstars. Includes 600, I think 55. 50, really? Where do you get that number from? Is that from the sheet? I forgot it's all on there, of course. But yeah, damn. I knew they had a lot. I knew they had a lot. I think all shows are pretty even, though, on terms of numbers overall. I know Warzone of Fury got some good numbers, too. We've had a lot of new rookies recently, which we absolutely love. We absolutely love. I know these two in the Universal Division. Crazy Smileman and Sibs have crazy history. I'd love to see it. Cross, of course, had a go at Sibs. He wants a title match. He wants to be the Universal Champion. May not have got the pinfall, but I was the only other person up there when the bell rang. Just south of 40 male superstars interesting. Holy copers. Crazy Smammer. This is a guy I could say. I've always seen this guy as a Universal Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, need to trim the fat down. When are those cuts coming? Who knows? Who knows? What the fuck did I walk into? Is Cross okay? Well, to be fair, Cross is going up against that man there who has one of the best thumbnails going on the RPW channel right now. That's Crazy Smile Man. I would not want to share the ring with him. No reason to go to developmental when I know I can hang with the best of them. I mean, that is more than fair. That is more than fair. And again, I don't know how the call-ups work. If people are going to be called up and down, I don't know. But, I mean, Origin definitely have numbers to be called up if needed. Maybe some people just lose their contract altogether. I don't know, again, exactly how that works. But we shall see. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Cross and Crazy Smile Man. Two superstars in the Universal Division. As Crazy, liking the crowd. He's heard so far. Spinning clothesline takedown already. As the second match of Warzone's underway. Shane 7 and Martin the Mouth up next. Before some tag team action. We still don't know the main event. We still... Did Jocko specify if it's men or women in the main event? The match card always comes at different times. I never know. Crazy. Imagine a Universal title around the waist of Crazy Smile Man. Would not be a bad sight. He said it was woman. Interesting. I think he said woman. Interesting. And if you can't, you're always welcome. The way you say developmental, like we've been taught how to walk. I think the vacant cards were women. Oh, they were women cards, actually, yeah. They were women cards. Nice haircut, by the way. Who? Go throw it back. If you know, you know. Now, Leo, honestly, it's great to see you sign. I'm very, very excited for you and R-Dub. Very, very excited. That new guy, Tito Tolos, I like as well. Going to be Dynasty in the main event, innit? Oh, gosh. I just feel it. Daniel normally has the scripts, to be fair. He normally has the scripts. Alex Cross saying, hey, he can hang with the big guys. He can hang with it. I haven't been able to stop smiling today. I haven't been able to stop smiling. Got a spig after as well. Oh man, it's just a great day. Planet Zoo 2 has been announced coming October. Like summertime's on the approach on the horizon. Courage to Chaos, always a fun one. And then after, to be fair, Courage to Chaos, I think, has been boosted. Like, normally it's amazing, but it's been boosted so much. We have Hope versus Irena, which is already fantastic. More people go for the Universal now. Gore and Jocko. Maybe this is like Jocko going for the Universal too now, I don't know. Gore and Sims had a match last year. Maybe a little rematch there. We just have amazing other competitors as well. And then after that, we have the insane run of Case in the Chamber, Beach Bash, and then Supremacy, which is just absolutely insane, ladies and gentlemen. a historic 3 pay-per-view run. Bro still remembers a Hecka comment that was last month. I feel like it was a year ago. Nothing wrong with developmental. I've been raised in this sport, so I know what I can do. As, oh, cross on the PDT. To the outside. Oh, it's an exciting time, man. If I'm not mistaken, I think with the week off it confused me, but next week might be a breakout show as well. If I'm correct. If someone can check the sheets, has it been 3 weeks since Ascent? I went to Origin because they're a new show, using my time with the indies for it. Wouldn't mind getting my hands on a case, but sadly I have to focus on some rich idiots first and foremost. Good luck on Fury, otherwise we'll be rooting for you. Just got the thumbtacks out, what an opener. All of the wrestlers can easily be in a title match against me. Very impressed, especially with Nightmare and CAW Frizz. Drew, hell of an opener. Again, I think there's a lot of, I mean, we saw in the entrance there's a lot of believers in the crowd today. On World Wars, and I'm kind of 7, by the way, got to be careful. As course goes into the steel steps. Welcome in, Ledo, 556, good to see you here on World War Zone. As Crazy Smile Man into the ring, looking fired up. Alex Cross joins him. Oh boy. Rare RPW. As Crazy Smile Man, that's a big power bomb. As he goes for the pinfall as well. Consuela, back-to-back matches today. This told me so much. It's one of my favorite hits of all time. Oh, Crazy Smile Man over the corner. Alex Cross on his head. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Ooh, some good resiliency. Some very good resiliency. Crazy saying it's done though. I'll predict the next match. Oh, discus forearm. Brutal showing from Crazy Smile Man. Who is this? Who is this? There's music playing. Crazy Smile Man's distracted. Cross is making it out to her feet. Whose song is even playing, ladies and gentlemen? The entire arena got distracted. Cross from behind with the uppercut. Whose music even was that? Alex Cross with the strength and a slam down. He has a leg over. There's a 1. There's a 2. And there's a kick. Who was that? Knock, knock, who's there? Illegal maneuvers. I hope there was health insurance in that contract. Nice frog splash by Cross. Goes for another pinfall, ladies and gentlemen. First day of Pride Month. Happy Pride Month, ladies and gentlemen. Happiest of Pride Months. Who even won? Can we get a VAR with that Titantron? Who was that? Both superstars back up to their feet. Cross takes him out. And now Cross is distracted. Oh, and there's Junior Smile Man. He's actually here, ladies and gentlemen. A bit of revenge. A bit of shenanigans for shenanigans. As first, Crazy Smile Man was distracted, and now it's time for Alex Cross to be distracted. Smile Man from behind with the slam down. It's not Sam clicking those buttons again. The arena chanting one more time. Who was even singing? I have no idea. Turnabout is a fair play. As all of a sudden, oh, his head goes Crossy boy. Crazy Smile Man. A cutthroat sign. Ladies and gentlemen. As he hooks the leg. Daniel Black says deserved. And Crazy Smile Man gets a win in the Universal Division against Alex Cross. Cross got Ozempic, lost a Sam's worth of fat, but still can't win a match. Playing with his food at this point, I don't know what the first distraction was about, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't. The Crazy Smile Man, a big win there, and he can be on a roll, ladies and gentlemen. He can get on a roll, that's for sure. Cross in the ring. Says, I'm still the same weight, you fucking moron. Some obscene language, but big win by Crazy. People love playing Sage's song. Big win by Crazy Smile Man, ladies and gentlemen. Very big ring. I think Alex Cross can have a post-match interview here today. Ladies and gentlemen, still in the ring. Oh, and as he was going back to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, Sting the world. It's Sam Everett. Sting, Everett, Sting. He's been away from World Warzone. He's been away from RPW. An undisputed era are going at it, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sam Everett figured. Maybe he was the one pressing the buttons. Say what you want. World Warzone's on their feet for it. World Warzone's on their feet. Cross says, let's go for it. Let's have a fight. Let's have a gander. Sam Everett's been gone a while. And now we finally get to see 15 years. Ladies and gentlemen. 15 years of teamwork, of brotherhood. Go at it one-on-one. No rules. A pure brawl between the two. These two are going to pop off. A lot of history between these two. Cross trying to break those fingers, ladies and gentlemen. He's not holding back. He really is not holding back. Sam Everett with a powerbomb. This is definitely a personal one. There was a lot of words between these guys, that's for sure. A lot of words between them. It never quite worked out in the tag team division. It never quite worked out. He is looking nimble. I was hoping there was going to be a massive tag team when they finally cut down to just the two of them. I was hoping there was going to be a massive tag team presence in RPW. It never quite worked out, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Everett got a hell of a pop, though, in his return as he goes for a DDT. He got a hell of a return. A hell of a pop, oh boy. And he wants blood, he wants some damage done. Steel ring post. Exposed. That is a man on a mission. I've never heard Sam Everett be cheered so much, ladies and gentlemen. Alex has been saying some stuff about him 100%. Sam planted. Whoa, Warzone has just got very, very spicy with these two. If he goes for that submission again, Michael, this man does not like Sam Everett's fingers. Pause. Well, let's go for the leg this time. Lower back bent in half. I thought Sam was going to tap then. Surely not. Boots right across the face. Both superstars meet in the middle of the ring. Sam Everett puts him head first. Middle of the ring. Ladies and gentlemen. Another kick to the midsection. Alex Cross too much for him though. Ref, do something. I mean, at some point, surely Jocko gonna send someone down, knee straight into a reality check. Is that a reality check for Sam Everett? Listen to this crowd, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness gracious me, they're chanting Sting Everett, Sting. Again in the submission. He fights out of it, and now the security come rushing down finally as these two separate. And security can take him to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, goodness gracious me. Whoa, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sam Everett. Back on World Warzone, back in RPW. After some stints out, after a few months out, actually. Goodness gracious me, well, he is back. And I'm sure that is not going to be the last we see of Sam Everett and Alex Cross involved in the same ring, ladies and gentlemen. I am sure. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What a day, ladies and gentlemen. Well, no, it's just some lighting. There's just some lighting going on today. There's just some lighting going on. I don't know what to tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to advance here on World Warzone. We have Martin the Mouth. We have Shane 7. Sam finna cause a havoc. Ladies and gentlemen, there he is. 16 months. It's only just begun. You've been talking shit while I've been gone. Time to say things to my face. This is who we are. Former tag team Victoria. They go way back. I feel like I'm missing context. I've been waiting for this. It's not over, Sam. I don't know if I said your name enough. You'd be back. I'm going to put you out for good this time. Oh, man, my throat. It was already on the ropes, and oh, boy, oh, boy.
Making his way to the ring from Copenhagen, Denmark.
I knew it was going to get worse. Which team are you on if you had to pick? Alex Cross or Sam Everett? I will say Sammy Boy looked good. Sammy Boy looked very, very good. Cross on 31%. I don't know if it's being updated live right now. Let's have a Gandaruni. Can I click on Viv to take me down? Oh, normally you can. Do I have to go down all by myself? Pause. There we go. It is indeed being updated live. Of course it is. 31%. Sam Everett, 25% to start the season before his break. Not the best start. That is for sure. Get this shit off my screen, says GMK. Now, how does this man have so much pyro? I really like his look, I'm honest with you. Well, I like the jacket, actually. The trousers aren't for me, but... Martin the Mouth in the ring. Looks like a burnt toe. Oh, man. Whew. Talk about a hectic show. Talk about a hectic show. What a fun one. There's Shade 7. With the green. Loud and proud, the Scottish sensation. We're an hour in, we're only 3 matches in. So much for those quick shows before the break, ladies and gentlemen. Start time 6, hey. Let's go for 2.5 hours. We've had a week off, we deserve it. Ladies and gentlemen, we deserve it. We deserve it. Shane's another one I really like, to be fair. Former tag team champs in McAlfred's. And Shane 7 on the ring. Boom! A bit of pyro for him as well.
And his opponent.
GMK literally hating having a nice loving family, rich and literally on a mansion. Sob. Shane 7 making his way down from Scotland. He's come a long way to Minnesota. That is for sure. What's with the beard? Oh my goodness! Well, it's not his right hand knockout punch, but it was close. As Martin the Mouth goes flying over. I don't think this match is even underway yet, ladies and gentlemen. Consuela's in the ring. Martin thought Shane was taking too long. He said, let's get on with it, ladies and gentlemen. We got places to be. People to see. Oh, the mouth of Shane Severuni. I'd love to see some more win percentages. Martin off 50% right now. Shane 7, 46%. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Not too shabby at all, ladies and gentlemen. I swear Martin applied some titanium plates in his hands. This man's my debut, couldn't even make it to the ring. Martin lost weight, but that right hand got even stronger somehow. Yeah, chop across the head. Yeah, and again. Seen a man punch a head before, but chopping a head is barbaric. Hello, Chaos. Nice to see you. What with Sky the Boy? RPW's favourite lawyer. So RPW, how are we feeling on Monday then? As couldn't stay away, had to come and pay Alex a visit, considering all the shit he's been saying to the RPW Universe. Minnesota, too kind for the reception, ladies and gentlemen. It was a hell of a pop for Mr. Sam Everett. A hell of a pop indeed. It was rather special. Loudest I've heard them for Sam Everett in a long time. And again, I think we're going to see a lot of Sam Everett and Alex Cross sharing the ring on Mondays. Should have done MMA or boxing. How are you today, Sky? Lovely handbook work. I perused it. What a crowd, Minnesota. When I was saying it, oh! Clothesline by Martin. Consuela separating them. Go! Martin pushes her away. I think Jocko has called it. I think Jocko called the match off, ladies and gentlemen, for putting hands on the referee. I think Jocko had stopped it. Rebecca was told, Consuelo was told to stop it. W Consuelo, they didn't get in the ring in time. They was told to stop. We're moving on, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Initiative. It ends in a no contest. Jocko must have made the call. W Consuela. You do not attack the referee's good decision. Fair play for stepping up, ladies and gentlemen. Fair play for stepping up. We move on to some tag team action. As we have Air Boomage. Now these two currently 0% of the season. Former tag team champions. They have not been their former tag team champions self. W's in the chat for Consuela. W's in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, for Consuela. I do love Air Boom. I want to see them get back to their boom self. Look at Charmander trying to hype up the big man Mugiardi. You should not have come back. You should have walked away and lived your life. Now I'm going to bury your career. Love the W's for Consuela. Love it. Suffering Boom. Mateta Boom. I do like Air Boom. Their best look they've had as well. Strong tag team superstars. Need to see them back on top in their career. They're up against Absolution. 2 Season 1 tag teams here. This is Heritage Tag Team Wrestling right now, folks. Heritage Tag Team Wrestling. At least Consuela does her job right. I don't know if you guys have seen it, by the way. On tail of the tapes on the spreadsheet now, we have the dates of the matches next to them, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Just a little shout out. I was going to say earlier before she stopped it, after Viv was talking about the Minnesota crowd, I do know too Vince is currently on the lookout for where Courage to Chaos is going to be held. In what country, ladies and gentlemen. So if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, feel free to send them his way. Feel free to send them his way. Because I know he's looking for where it's going to be. South Africa was amazing for going for gold. So if you guys have any ideas of states or countries or locations, feel free to let us know. I'll say us. Feel free to let them know. Paris for sure. For Courage to Chaos. And it's up to you guys. Courage to Chaos back in Minnesota. I mean, right now they're rooting for it, right? Minnesota are screaming for a pay-per-view. China or Brazil or Australia. Antarctica. Might be a bit too chilly there. Mugiardi in perfection. Start off in the ring. Tag team action. First of 2 tag team matches today. Italy is beautiful in the summertime. Oh, God, perfection. We haven't seen enough of Absolution this year, man. Finally getting a chance. Finally getting a chance to shine. Haiti. Charlotte Haitians. Maybe Mexico. Mugiardi. With the strength, goes for an early pinfall as well. Victoria rooting for her home country. I do like it. Jocko must be mentally challenged. What did Jocko do now? Oh, I just realized it's Martin. I mean, Martin, you touched Consuela. I don't know. In my time and any time all over the world, if you want a very loud public, go to Chile. Newcastle upon Tyne. Need RPW to hear my home crowd. I mean, to be fair, we have some RPW legends from Newcastle. Sims and Pope and Fredo. 3 former world champions, all up from Newcastle upon Tyne. So they got some big names over there. They got some big names. Martin is a toucher. Oh, I think 1 second. Guys, a little question. He's doing a great job today, Brett, with the cameras. He's doing a great job. Firstly, I got some penguins, right? Standard. I've glanced over at Bretosaurus, sitting over there. He's got a bowl full of tomatoes. Bowl full of tomatoes. Is that weird? He's just snacking on tomatoes. Of all things to snack on, tomatoes. I don't know. Don't know how I feel about that. Need Regents Mania in Poland. I would love to go back to Mexico. I learned a lot from the luchadors there. Speaking of luchadors, did you guys see that Sombra del Rayo? Oh my goodness gracious me. Did you guys see that guy in the dark match? Woo, that's some talent. I don't know which show he's going to, but that is some serious talent. Sombra del Rayo. That guy is serious. Marty took an awful lot about me for someone I literally never think about. We are not going to the backwaters of Haiti, Brazil, or Chile. We'll be going where the substantial monetary offer to hold the event in their city, drawing tourism. We've been to Mexico for beach pass last year. We have indeed. KO always going through something unusual. Cherry tomatoes or big tomatoes? Cherry tomatoes, to be fair, but even still, I'm not a fan. Calling Brazil or Chile backwaters is mad. Oh, man, I love it. I love when RPW's just... I love when everyone's here, man. Everyone's feeling it. Everyone's loving it. It's that family feeling, even though people are slurring each other out. I absolutely love it. I really do. Oh, shut up, Sky. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. LH and Mugaudi in the ring. I bet even watch some match. Everyone's so active and loud and excited for RPW. I love it, man. Brings a smile to my face. It really, really does. Pep on my step. Just come to North London. Over 20,000 watching. Very matches in Iron Maiden. I said they love the Chilean public. Eating tomatoes straight is psychotic to me. I agree. I agree. Tag made perfection back in. I would love to see Absolution as tag team champions, man. I really, really would. Really, really would. Let's do some digging. When was the last time both of these guys have been tag team champions? Let's do some digging. Absolution were last RPW tag team champions in May of 2000 or June of 2023. 3 years ago. Almost to the day, June 11th, they lost it to Mark, Maurice Axel, and Arcade. 3 years ago, Absolution were tag team champions. Wowzers. What about the World Tag Team titles? Absolution, March of 2023. Air Boom, September 2022. Oh my goodness. Absolution, Air Boom actually won it off Absolution at one point. History. History. Have they ever? They have. A very long time ago. Very long time ago. Very long time ago. I brought these penguins out. I don't even want to snack. KR doesn't want to snack on chocolate during RPW. Times have changed. There's too much talking to be done. There's too much talking to be done. Charmander busted open. First bit of blood we've seen today. He is cut on that eyebrow, though. What match is up next? A couple of the female matches. Sasha and Alana. Willow, Haley, Crystal. Before Coldboy and Calacane. The first time I was ever a fan, Air Boom was involved in the match. Air Boom are heritage, man, I'm telling you. Air Boom are Absolution. These guys used to run the tag team division. Especially on SmackDown. Especially on... They've hit the SmackDown. Especially on World Warzone back in the day. Is anything in the handbook regarding comms or horns? Well, I know 2 Vince has said... if he shows up with the horns on World Warzone, he's done. I know he said you need to get rid of those horns, so... GMK, you got to come back. I already missed GMK, and he's not even in the show without him yet. I already miss him. 2 Vince has told him to remove his horny horns. He did indeed. He will need to remove them. Sky Demoyes, the RPW lawyer right there. All questions can go to her. Any proceedings on the Oliver Kings or RK cases yet, Sky? I don't know if you can talk about them or not publicly. But I think both cases are very, very serious. Very serious case of bullying going on. Both on World Warzone, interestingly enough, as well. We don't like bullies in RPW. He is a man, not an animal. Ongoing investigations. Respect all the work you're doing, Sky. Really respect all the work you're doing. Mugi, smart to go for a tag. Charmander. A 13-time RPW champion, ladies and gentlemen. Is Charmander. Very, very serious competitor when it comes to RPW. RPW stuff. Can we get a W for the handbook, ladies and gentlemen? Just like Consuelo got a little W for the handbook. Vince and I scheduled a private steak dinner to ensure that we can speak and get to the bottom of it together. LH has entered. He can't re-enter. Spiral been disappointing me lately. Not taking initiative. Need my boy Malachi to take that title. Cruiserweight champ Malachi. Eating. A lot of business meetings still. Business never stops. Where there's a blame, there's a claim. Perfection would be smart to get a tag going. I'm not against it. There is Malachi. I have heard Malachi has a match on Friday, which I'm excited about. As Charmander planted. Face first. Doesn't go for the tag, though. I've been given the go-ahead from RK. Oh, blood for blood from RK and to Vince. To talk about Origin and Fury if you guys want. Hasn't said a beep since going for gold. I don't even know what the handbook's about. I'm just saying stuff. I did hear on Fury. Apparently the new superstar Vittoria will be opening up the show in a one-on-one match, which is very, very exciting. Your debut is kicking off Fury after a week break. So very, very, very excited for Vittoria. I don't know her opponent just yet. But I heard that she's opening up the show. At this point, it's clear Jocko just have an agenda against me. Just got back from South Africa. I know there's also going to be a triple threat. Cebu, Grivo, and Chase Cruz. All three are 0% right now. Apparently the loser, whoever's pinned, there may be consequences. And that's three big names. Three former Intercontinental champions there. So that's one to look out for as well. I've been told the main event is going to be a tag team match. Much like what Warzone, I guess. I don't know who's going to be involved, though. There's Mugiardi over in the corner. Big choke slam. A lot of people going for choke slams these days. Vittoria having a debut before me. This is not who we are. I will set the stage. You have my word. Any info on the consequences? I do not have info on the consequences. I just heard that the loser will face some consequences. Origin, I've heard the opener is going to be Catherine Wolf versus Luna Black, the two female champions. The Heritage versus Origin Women's Champion. Champ vs Champ match to open up, which is very, very fun. I have heard there's going to be some debuts on Origin as well. And then the main event of Origin, RK has said I can say, is going to be a massive, massive fatal four-way tornado tag team match in the women's division of Origin. Keep an eye out for that, ladies and gentlemen, because it was announced by RK. Now Origin superstars can go for the women's tag team championships, which I think is going to boost the stock of them even more. I think the women's tag titles have been great. Now that Origin involved too, I think it's going to boost it even more. And there's a fatal four-way tornado tag match revolving around those women's tag titles. So keep an eye out for that. Dion Harris, I can confirm. You want Dion Harris? He's booked on Origin, ladies and gentlemen. This week on Wednesday, Dion Harris versus Jitendra Khan. Me versus me, but ladies and gentlemen, as Mugiardi finally, him and Charmander get their first win of the season, ladies and gentlemen. Abu knockoff Absolution, their first win of the season. And Abu vs the Fallen, I think could be a great matchup, ladies and gentlemen. You can see they're feeling hyped. Their first win this season. Very exciting time for those two. Very good tag team superstars. 4-star match for the fans. Very exciting week for RPW. Ladies and gentlemen, Dion Harris versus Jitendra Khan. We are so back. Any other superstars, let me know. Ladies and gentlemen. Any other superstars, let me know what you want to see. I've only been told bits and pieces. I've only been told bits and pieces. But I'm very, very excited. I have been told by Vince, Hixty is getting his match that he wants against Abaddon. He's been talking against the Fallen, and Vince says, put your money where your mouth is. Hixty vs Abaddon this week on Fury, ladies and gentlemen. Madison Carter, I believe you are booked this week, and I believe you are going up against Marcella Gerosi. Of course, full match cards to come. This is just early. Things may change. They're not locked in 100%. It's only locked in when the match card is sent. So don't blame me if things change. This is what I've been told so far. I've been told Hicks versus Abaddon is 100% though. I don't want to give away too much. I'm sure Vince and RK want to do their fair share of discussions as well. They gave me the go-ahead to be able to talk about it. and talk about it, I enjoy doing. Get some hype for RPW this week, you know what I mean? We get some extra hype for RPW, which I love. Sasha Fierce versus former Women's World Champ of Alana Carr. Live on Woe Warzone, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Very, very exciting matchup here today. Excited for the match cards to be released. We're going to see the new talents of the women's division. There are a lot of new faces this week. We are going to need her to grow out her hair. Shout out to Woe Warzone, by the way. What a show so far, 100%. 100%. Very, very fun show. Very, very fun show indeed. And again, this is without something. This is without Sibs, without RK, without Oliver Kings, without Porsche Van Ouden, without Geist, without Dawn. There are some mega names not booked today, and it's still been a great show. Woe Warzone. Let me tell you, I mean, they've been on the lower end, the brunt end of a lot of bad mouthing, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of bad mouthing. But even still, they're putting on shows. Maybe times are changing, I don't know. Maybe it's the believers, maybe RPW is just so stacked right now, I don't know. The fact that RK went to a Warzone is still crazy, by the way. It really, really is. What a talent they got. What a talent they got. I kind of like her hair like that. It's grown on me a little bit, I can't lie. It's different. It is different. She used to have long hair. I might have to bring back the monsters for sure. This is actually very nice. The more I drank of it. I might have to bring back the monsters for RPW. Looking forward to seeing what RK can do. I do not agree with his welcoming message in his locker. I think that was a touch too far. I don't know. Is there any, like, obviously just, you know, accusations? We don't want to accuse people, but are there any ideas of who it might be from World Warzone talent? I don't know if there's any ideas. I must. Hey, I missed you, man. Glad to be finally back. I missed this, Sammy boy. I missed this, Sammy boy. Listen, you have beef with Alex Frost. That's between you two, and that's fair enough. I missed you, though, man. The pop you got, being in the arena, hearing it too, I teared up a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I teared up a little bit. It does not fit with the future of the Divas division and Regents Pro Wrestling. We'll discuss it with her. That's up to you. I think it's different. I think it's cool, but again, I'm not involved. I missed you, though, Sammy boy. Oh, I really did. Sasha Fierce. Hooking the leg of a former Women's World Champion. That is a massive win. I don't remember the last time Sasha Fierce has won a one-on-one match. That is mega for her. Oh, that's actually awesome, because sometimes you have long matches, sometimes you have quick ones. I can't remember the last time she's won a one-on-one. From South Africa, I've always been a fan of Sasha Fierce. Always been a fan. That is mega, ladies and gentlemen. That is mega. Whew. What a show. What a show. Oh, I've missed it, man. I've missed it. 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 Oh, so much. Oh, so much. I really, really have. I really, really have. What a great show. You don't want to know, Sam. We have a lot to tell you, man. I've missed it, man. I've missed it so much. Sometimes you can't. It's so. Back-to-back women's matches. Jan 26 was the last singles win. I thought it's been a while. I thought it's been a while. We have Origin. We have Fury. Courage to Chaos. Ah! Get your neon sparkles out, ladies and gentlemen. You might want to be seated for story time. Oh, man. Willow Sky. Need to get the Tron back, that's for sure. First ever female Regents Rumble winner, by the way. Another nice little triple threat match here. Featuring her, Crystal Crimson, and Hayley CAW. Absolutely love it, ladies and gentlemen. Love the look of Willow Sky. Love the vibe she brings. I do like Hayley from what I have seen. Informing you live, KO, all I'll say this, there is progress. I'm a big fan of Hayley CAW too. Very big fan of Hayley CAW as well. Ladies and gentlemen, future star of the women's division, in my opinion. Future star of the women's division. 100%. There's a lot to deal with the Van Ouders right now. But I think she's doing great. That's very colourful gear. For the new names, C Candy, Ladobe, and Victoria. Are there any names that stick out to you? Of course, you may be new. You may not know many names, and that's okay if you don't. I don't know how much you guys have seen, but are there any names in RPW that you guys have grown to like? Have become fans of? Have stood out more than the rest? Or are you still just a bit too new to not know fully? Hayley CAW takes to the ring. Last but not least, one half the Martyrs, her and Kira Frost. Another tag team I do like. So I just realized, women's tag team is main eventing World Warzone. Women's tag team is main eventing Origin. And we have a tag team main event of Fury. This could be the first time in RPW history where all three shows are main evented by a women's tag team match. I don't think, just off the top of my head, that's ever happened before. Now, I don't know if the Fury one is a women's match or male's match, but just putting out there, if it is, that could be big. Informing you live at KRS Sound Fashion Department is doing the most. Song is on the way too. Currently on the same side with Hayley. Many things, but man, I love to fight her. Hard-hitting style, I love. Willow Sky, Hayley CAW, and Crystal Crimson. Triple threat matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Almost if the handbook is not actually restrictive. And it's for the best of everyone involved. This is a very fun triple threat indeed. Oh, that was a mighty, mighty nice monster. Oh boy. I don't think this is great for the handbook. Sledgehammer's involved in a women's match. Hayley and Crystal's a great one-on-one. That's for sure. Because Crystal Crimson is a serious competitor. Very, very serious competitor. Always involved. Oh, the windy day. The wind's been good today, man. The wind's been blowing in the right directions today. Let me tell you. And Lana never fails to disappoint. A lot of reshuffling might have to happen. Still cheering the hands of Willow Sky. Madison Carter have a lot of history. Oh, there's a handbook, all right. There is a handbook. I like Hayley, but I haven't had the pleasure of displeasure to meet many people. That is fair. That is fair. Well, Victoria, I for one am very excited for your debut. Very, very excited. GMK just saying, Willow Sky in Evolution. Looking to replace anyone. I know we've always been a fan of Willow Sky. She knows how to ball as well. The high flyer. Sorry, by Crystal. Hayley CAW, nice backdrop. Walk up between the two. Wind's been great, man. I'm surprised. Hayley going back and forth between her two opponents, getting caught though. In between them, where you don't want to be. It's tricky in a triple threat. Sometimes you've got to take a step back. Oh! Let your opponents fight off a bit before getting involved. On first goes Hayley CAW. Both shoulders down, Willow Sky with the pinfall to count. Good kick out there by HC. Oh, watch out from behind. Willow Sky! Kendo stick cracks off the back. As Crystal Crimson from behind, she was focused on Hayley CAW. I'm impressed with everything so far. It's been a great show today. You can tell the superstars have missed that week off. And are putting on a damn show today, 100%. Haley from behind, nice super kick to the back. Haley to the outside, holding onto the apron with a springboard. Doesn't quite connect the way she would have wished, though. Only reason would have died, but she was tagging with Clara. That is more than well. Clara being part-time, it's a tricky one, of course, as Haley goes for a submission hold. Willow Sky over in the corner. Comes over to break things up. That's kick combination. Ends with Haley CAW getting pinned. Just the one count, though. What's Willow got in store? We know she can fly. Crystal Crimson on the outside. Willow Sky looking for something big cross body. Every time Willow Sky goes up top, we absolutely love to see it. Over the springboards as well. What a leg drop. Nice combination. Little roll through. Hey! Willow Sky go for plenty of pinfalls. Always like Willow should be perfect fit for our brand. I agree. That heart and tenacity that you need in an RPW ring. Willow smart not to go for the pinfall. Good ring IQ. Trying to get rid of Crystal, who escapes, and Willow lands face first on that steel chair, ladies and gentlemen. Crimson with the elbow drop. Connecting to Willow Sky. Now with the sledgehammer to the midsection of Haley CAW. It rolls away, both superstars meet in the middle. Here a Frost Shining Wizard. Haley CAW has been hit with a lot of moves. I think both of them know how dangerous Haley is. They're both targeting her with their big signature moves, trying to keep Haley CAW out of this match, which I think is very, very smart. GMK, you said you trained me too. Down with the authority, I saw. World Warzone fans. I mean, they come to World Warzone for the roster, of course. A lot of these crowds on the Monday show support Jocko, actually, prefer Jocko to Vince, and there's a lot of brand supremacy when it comes to the fans as well. The Fury crowd believe that Fury's better than World Warzone. Of course, some people just love RPW. They go to any and all RPW shows, but there are some fans I've seen that really go above and beyond, representing World Warzone, representing Fury. I've seen some fans representing Origin more than Fury and World Warzone as well, which I love. I love the loyalty some fans of the RPW universe have. Obviously, it's great if you're a fan of all three, but some also have that loyalty to their favorite shows, their favorite superstars. Some fans just go for one show and that is their show. Some fans follow superstars depending on what show they're on, and I think just the difference is amazing. No two fans are the same. Oh, lovely famous son. Again, Haley targeted, busted open. Leg is hurt, and eventually it has to be her, the one that gets pinned. I mean, Willow and Crystal, ladies and gentlemen, were both targeting her non-stop with their signature maneuvers, ladies and gentlemen. At a certain point, you're going to be the one to be pinned when you are the one constantly targeted. Crystal Crimson, a massive, massive victory. I'd love to see her and Portia Van Alden as she picks up a big, big win. A 4-star match here today. Really good match. Really, really, really good match. I think Haley's going to be not too pleased, the one to take the pin. But again, when you're targeted that much, it is a tricky one. It is a tricky one, ladies and gentlemen, that's for sure. It happens. It does indeed happen. What a match. What a match indeed. Had a lot of fun with it. I'd love for you to train me. Of course, I've got a lot to prove. I'm worth my time. Very excited for the debut. Really, really, really excited. As we move on some one-on-one actions. This was the biggest threat of the match, and the other two acted accordingly. Sometimes this was needed as Cold Boy. We have a business versus a believer, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I was going to say maybe some friendship. No. Of course, it's Cold Boy with a cheap shot. Rick rings the bell. Cold Boy has openly said he's against the believers. He is a business believer. He's a businessman. Kane is a believer of Drew Payne. Of course, Kane both of these guys formerly of Fury, to be fair. This was my underrated match of the night. I was very, very excited for this one. Business versus believer. Really excited to see where this one goes. Gore and Jocko up next before the main event as well. Proof that complaining gets you nowhere. Which side are you guys on? Business or believers? If you had to pick. I'm gonna have one penguin just because my tum-tum be rumbling. That's Kane. Oh my goodness. Just to settle the old tum-tum. Yeah, I was really excited for this match. Two high flyers. Two very capable superstars. Who I want to see more from. Arthur believes in good business. Making his stance very doors. Best way to describe these guys is what could have been 100%. But that's the thing about RPW, Mr. GMK. Just because they haven't reached their peaks just yet, does not mean they never can. A few good matches can set anyone on that path, ladies and gentlemen, to greatness. They really, really can. That's Kane with the springboard maneuver. I have a question for you guys. Vince has been discussing it internally. On World Warzone, the ring mat is white. On Fury, it is black. Last season, it was reversed. Vince has been toying with the idea of a blue mat or blue ring apron. What do you guys think for World Warzone? I'm not sure if Fury would get a red mat too or a red apron, I don't know. But Vince has been flirting with a bit more blue on World Warzone. Maybe a bit more red too, I don't know. Do you guys like the black and white? Blue and white? Do you think there should be more blue? No to mat, but blue apron. No to blue mat. See, I think I was against blue mat too. I like the white mat. I like the white mat here and the black mat on Fury. Blue apron though, I don't know. No, and no. I like how it is. I mean, I think we're all accustomed to how I do like how it is as well. I like the blue ring rope. I like the blue ropes with the white in the middle. Fury has the red with black in the middle. I like that as well. I think both shows has a very distinctive. It's just something that came up in a meeting that I saw the minutes of, and I thought I'd ask you guys. RPW is a family after all. We have a good say. Isn't Vince like old as hell when we're retiring? Talk about for the love of the game. I think dark blue could work, but we are so used to white for white. With dark blue, the world logo, we need to be all white. Oh my goodness! Any more blue and it feel like too much. The gold show is the best looking one. Kane on the apron. Oh, he was on the apron, and he slipped off. The blue apron may throw off the World Warzone logo. I think that's the problem too. I can assure you that Vince is in very good health. He's in the prime of his life. I could probably go logo has to change if the mat is changing. Yeah, I think the mat is extreme. The apron could be interesting, but again, I don't know. Maybe there's a test show. Would you guys like that? Like a test? Like a random week, World Warzone changes the arena to see how the RPW universe like it. If they like it, it stays. If they don't like it, it doesn't stay. Would you guys like that? I think that would be better than Vince just saying, boom, it's changed, without like showcasing it first. I think the RPW universe would love to actually see it live first, you know? There was more talk about World Warzone changing than Fury, so I don't know. Or in a dark match, yeah. But that's something I just thought I'd bring up to you guys. Is there anything you guys would change about either arena, World Wars or Fury? I know that was talked about as well. Fans had a little survey of if they would change anything, like a logo, a ring post, a turnbuckle, the steps, announcers, just anything. Would you guys change anything? Is there something that stands out on either show that you guys just think, oh, I don't like this, or this should change? Maybe there's not, and you guys love it how it is. That's perfectly fine too. I just thought I'd ask you guys. Business error and all. I think Vince is trying to maximize his business decisions. HD sent out one of the community's newest endurance pouch to Vince as a sample. Well, there you go. How do you guys feel about more sponsors on the mat? Or the turnbuckles? That's kind of getting off the rope. Takes down Cold Boy T. Drew Payne set the standards today for the Believers. Ladies and gentlemen, and they continue today. A lot of thumbs down from that front row. A lot of businessmen on that front row. Thumbs down to Kyler Kane. With the Believers having a hell of a day today against the businessman. We know Tyler West is a business believer. Drew Payne took his down, and now Kyler Kane on Monday, he's taken down Cold Boy T. Absolutely mega win by him. Ladies and gentlemen, a day to remember for the Believers. A real day to remember for the Believers. That is for sure. Whew. Not too shabba-rooney. Not too shabba-rooney. I miss Fury having a normal barricade, but I feel both main shows should have the same barricade LED or not. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, that's something to put down. Not the way I want to start this off. Coming back, but don't think I'm stopping because I promise you that Libby Championship will be mine. Of course you would know, Sky. Interesting. So maybe a bit of a change of a barricade. Because, yeah, I think Fury have the LED one right now, right? And then World Warzone does not. Well, ladies and gentlemen, put on a match of a great World Warzone as their general manager, which still feels weird to say, their general manager in the Panama match here, no longer the US champion. He had a fantastic run with that US title. A really, really good reign. But now comes out titleless. Kyler Kane won for the sheets. There is the World Warzone general manager of Jocko. Now again, this is also in the Universal Division. Ladies and gentlemen, Gore has made his place known that he wants Sibs. He wants a rematch from last year's Courage to Chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Jocko losing the US title going into the Universal Division. We know Jocko and Sibs have some insane history, ladies and gentlemen. Numbers-wise, it's very heavy on Sibs' corner. But we know that they have some immense history. Sibs is also going for his record. I mean, Jocko holds the record right now, of course, of 329 days. Sibs is on 275, so he's getting closer. He's getting closer. I like the LED on Fury. It fits the brand. Haley had a good showing. Shame about the result, as you say. Definitely have a title in your future. I think I kind of agree with Sam in that maybe both should have the LED barricade. Get some electric on the side. It's on the ring post. Why not the LED as well? Maybe to Vince can look. I think that's a good idea by Sam, to be fair. I really, really do. Now, ladies and gentlemen, talking about win percentages, I don't think Gore wants to talk about them too much. 22% right now. Jocko up at 57%. Absolutely thriving. And these two of the longest standing superstars in RPW history. Gore has 214 matches, 7 championships. Jocko has 188 matches with 11 championships. Gore debuted week 1, March 7th, 2022. Jocko 9 weeks later on Friday Night Fury, May 13th, 2022. Week 10, Jocko 47 pay-per-view appearances with 9 main events. Gore has 35 pay-per-view appearances with 8 pay-per-view main events. These two massive, massive names in RPW, historic names in RPW. Gore has never been Universal Champion. He wants to take down Sibs, who I believe he's never pinned before in his RPW career as well. When Gore first started, I thought Gore would be up there with the likes of Sibs, with the likes of the Jockos, the Lamins, the Daniel Blacks, the Sages. I thought Gore would be up there. He's struggled a lot in his career. Maybe taking down the general manager can kickstart his business era season 5 the way he would have wanted when the season began. Did RK say he's going to challenge Sims? I don't think RK's mentioned what he's doing on World Warzone yet. Put on my match of World Warzone though. Jocko runs right after Gore. Perfect strangers. These two teamed for a while. Jordan rising. This is going to be a hell of a match, ladies and gentlemen. A hell of a match. Again, these two very historic superstars. If you ask anyone for the past few years, especially a couple years ago when Gore was like in his prime, who's your favorite RPW superstar? It was always between Gore and Jocko. They was always both up there with everyone's favorites. So to see them fighting off is absolutely incredible. Of course, they faced off as team captains before as well. Gore was team captain for Fury, going up against Jocko. I think they had a supremacy against each other, I'm not too sure. Jocko's always been GM of World Warzone. Fury had a while where there was a lot of different team captains over a space of a few months, so I'm not sure if Gore was... I think Gore did pick a team for Supremacy, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he beat Jocko at Supremacy as team captain, because Jocko, of course, has never won at Supremacy. You've got to imagine, I mean, if Jocko loses Supremacy this year, you've got to imagine someone else takes that seat. With the amount of superstars asking for a new World Warzone GM, if he loses to Vince, you've got to imagine some changes has to happen, but that's going to be interesting. Arcades on Mondays now. Of course, trades can happen anytime too, but that's going to be interesting. Come Supremacy. Plus, don't these have a match of the year? 100%. Couple years ago, Beach Bash, 3 stages of hell. First ever 3 stages of hell in RPW history, where Gore lost his career. Jocko was the man that retired Gore. There's so much history between these guys. As GMs, as team captains, as superstars, as tag team partners, tag team champions. There is so much history between these two. And again, I thought that their trajectory was going to be the same. Gore just never followed on. He dipped when Jocko soared. So much history. Both chasing Sibs as well. I mean, too, like, people, you know, I mean, I've said this myself when I say people. I've said this myself, but a lot of people look at these two rosters and say Fury is stronger than World Warzone. World Warzone don't have those big name players. And I think it's because a lot of the big names have, you know, not at the best of starts. But when you fully look at RPW, I think Jocko drafted very specifically. He drafted a lot of the old school top names. He has the likes of Oliver Kings, a former world champion. RK, former superstar of the year. Jocko, of course, he has himself, longest ever universal champion. He has Sibs, who's on the way to being the longest universal champion, one of the greatest superstars all through the time. He has Gore again. Some people don't agree that Gore's a top name. I don't think he's a top name. I think he's still on the upper end of a top name and can do massive things. He has the Regents Rumble winner of Dragon Romanic, a Regents Mania main eventer. Again, some people don't put Dragon Romanic on that top step, but you can't deny what he's done in RPW. Drew Payne, 4-time United States champion, like, you can't deny World Warzone has talent. I know people like to slate them, and fair enough. You look at the women's side, I know Fury has Bobby and Hope Paterno, but then World Warzone, you have the likes of Geist, you have the likes of Dawn. I mean, there are definitely big names. There are definitely big names, and these two absolutely go to town against each other. Oh, and look who it is! My, the mouth and words for the general manager earlier, ladies and gentlemen. As he rushes into the ring, and the general manager goes to town on him. My, the mouth. Playing the distraction rule, Jocko talking to him, Gore's just sitting back watching. The general manager blocks My, the mouth. Gore's just watching it. Gore's just watching. My, the mouth rolls out. Consuelo, saying, what are you doing? Getting him out. German suplex by Gore. Oh, horror showing by Martin the Mouth. Trying to play a distraction. Consuelo gets Martin away. As the match continues. A blip of this one. On paper, Fury is the stronger roster of World Warzone. In practice, has more heart in some of us. Power driver. Jocko busted open. A hell of a match, even with the little run-in. Not a good look for Martin the Mouth. As Gore, another German suplex forward in. Jocko in half, and speaking of heart, Gore needs this win. Gore needs this win if he wants to take on Sims at Currents to Chaos. This is the first step to doing so. Oh, those brutal knee strikes. Still have the main event to come, a mystery tag team matchup. And all momentum goes out the window. Maybe Martin just wanted to play a distraction card, I don't know. It's definitely played an impact on Jocko, who was on top of this match, and all of a sudden, it turned to Gore until that elbow. Gore goes down, middle of the ring. Oh my God, I thought someone else was coming down the ramp then for a second. Middle of the ring. They're trying to fight forever. I don't blame them, folks. I don't blame them. As Gore is dumped up and over. He holds on, though. Not for long. Oh, he dodges it. Gore moves out of the way. Jocko through the middle rope. As the penultimate match of World Warzone continues. This is who we are. Jocko gets up. Screams to the crowd. Goes for the spear. Gore moves out of the way again. Reverses 2 spears. Kick to the midsection. Jocko reverses. Oh, this is cinema. This is cinema. Choke toss across the ring. By far, bro, this is an insane World Warzone. You can tell they missed that week off. They wanted to prove World Warzone's here to play the game. Oh, gotta watch out for the submission, though. Gotta watch out for the submission, though. Cinched in. On the GM. Lower back. Oh, elbow right to the nose. Jocko brings the best out of Gore. I think I agree, GMK. Some superstars have those opponents who just bring the best out of them when they share the ring. I think Jocko's one of those for Gore. Oh, but again, he hesitates. Again, he's on top and he hesitates. I'm surprised Gore's not bleeding yet. Jocko most certainly is. Talk about wrestling soulmates. Opposite side. Chop across the chest again, going for the leg. It's so frustrating. I think Gore's hair yet. Gore, shave it off again, man. Shave it off again. He's not used to the way. I do like him with hair, to be fair. I think he looks very good. Nice reversal. Clubbing blows to the back. Oh, reversal by Jocko. Back and forth they go. I think whoever hits a big move next. I don't know. I don't know. Both superstars clumber out to the outside. Third cam in action. And the general manager, blood covering half of his face in crimson red, gets Minnesota on their feet, ladies and gentlemen. 2 historic names in RPW, 2 former world champions. Oh, general manager vs a former team captain, a wrestling soulmates, as some say. The perfect strangers in the penultimate match of World Warzone. Jocko in front of the crowd on the barricade. In front of Minnesota. Putting on a show. And this is not an ODQ match. Jocko, it's not an ODQ match. Where's he got a kendo stick from? He's the GM. He makes the rules. This is not an ODQ match. He just used a kendo stick. Back in the ring. Looking for, there's a baseball bat in the ring. Where did that come from? This is not no DQ. Pop-up PKO. Down goes Gore. Rolls him over. Hooks the leg. He said he wanted an honest one-on-one match, ladies and gentlemen. And that is not what that was. It was going so well until the ending. He had to go and ruin it. Ref knows who signs the checks all right. It was going so well. That's going for match of the year so far. Until he used that kendo stick on the outside. I cannot believe it. It was such a good match. Jocko said he's coming for the Universal title. He points to his waist. Oh, that sucked all the energy out of it. Jocko, before the match, literally said he wanted a fair match. He was excited for a fair match. Oh, I can't believe it, folks. It sucked all of the energy and excitement. Ref didn't... Oh, it was such a good match. World Warzone's been so good, and it's going to be remembered for that, ladies and gentlemen. Gore done so well. He done so well. I'm sure there's going to be words. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the main event of World Warzone. Any ideas of who's going to come out? Let's have a look. Now he turns into a no DQ just so he can cheat. World Warzone GM, everyone. I beg to let it be competent. Tag teams. Well, there's the furry boots. And you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen.
The
writer of the Handbook of RPW, Skyboy, is main. Has that stick got longer? Pause. Skyboy main eventing. And Daniel Black did indeed call the Dynasty having a main event presence on World Warzone. Who is going to be a tag team partner is the question. And who are going to be their opponents? Skyboy makes her way down. Fan of a long stick cap. Listen. Just looked a bit too long for my liking. Oh, I can't believe what we've just seen. Skyboy takes to the ring. Who joins her in this one? Women's wrestling, women's tag team wrestling. Main eventing. Ladies and gentlemen, the Origin Superstar is back on Mondays. Maria Valentine with the new Divas Championship around her waist. This is the second time Maria Valentine's been on World Warzone. And now she's main eventing the Origin Superstar with the brand new Divas Championship. Maria Valentine main eventing on Mondays. Now, it was announced by RK. World Warzone and Fury Superstars can team up with Origin Superstars. What a belt, says Viv. They can team up with Origin Superstars if they want. So it was given out there to all superstars in the women's division, whether you're World Warzone, Fury, or Origin. If you want to team up with someone, you can. For the Women's Tag Team Championships, their cross-brand can appear on any show. Maria Valentine and Sky Demoy in the ring. Who are their opponents, though, is the question. Well, hold on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, we have not seen these. For absolute mobs, who is it? There is Akira Tanaka. That is Noel Park. On the right, Damage Control are back. And I see two new faces in the main event of World Warzone. Noel Park and Akira Tanaka. Who are these two new superstars, though? That is not Nicole O'Grady. It is not Elodie Fang. We have two new debuts. Akira Tanaka, I love the new mask. Look at her, it's AF. Listen, Biv. Oh, my, well, I did not expect this. Minnesota on their feet. Akira Tanaka, is she the leader of Damage Control now? Front and center with a mask. I didn't want to say it, Daniel. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. Sky Demori in the ring. Noel Park and Akira Tanaka are starting. Ladies and gentlemen, who are these two new superstars? I love the looks. I really love the looks. I don't know if anyone in the Indies knows of them. Two new faces in the women's division. Welcome in Captain over on Twitch. How very exciting. Noel Park and Akira Tanaka, Aura Tanaka. Oh, that's got to stay. When was the last time we've seen them in a match, ladies and gentlemen? Let's do some digging. Akira Tanaka's last match was February. in a loss against Irene Montaigne. Akira Tanaka's last win was against Hope Eternal back in January, ladies and gentlemen, before the Regents Rumble. As for Noelle Park, her last match, January 31st, Regents Rumble. Noelle Park's last win was September 29th, January 12th in a tag team match. This is RPW, my friend. Regents Pro Wrestling, the main event of World Warzone. And the women's division just got stronger, ladies and gentlemen. Need I remind you of Akira Tanaka's debut? She's 62% overall, 24 and 15, ladies and gentlemen. Look, little shout out to Jet Raya with the fingers. Pause. Little shout out to Jet Raya. Oh, I love that tag team maneuver. Can we get a gift for that? That was awesome. Captain, if you want to join RPW, come on over to YouTube, !YT. Become a YouTube member and sign your own contract, my friend. RPW is growing every single day. And you're more than welcome to get involved. Tag mate, Sky the Boy back in. Shout out Nicole O'Grady. Still not seen Nicole in season 5. Not seen Nicole for a long, long time now. Retired from RPW. I thought Damage Control was done. What a surprise. What a shock and what a... Oh my goodness! Sky the Boy and Maria Valentine. Woo! Oh my God. The women's tag team division. Damn. Holy, I've never seen someone go so high before. I mean, dare I say, the women's tag team division might be the strongest it's ever been. Ladies and gentlemen. Damage Control make their return, Aura Tanaka. But Sky Damoy and Maria Valentine, holy moly, they look good together. Might be smart by Damage Control, though. Maria Valentine hits the barricade. Count of 7, Noelle Park in the ring. This is their first match of season 5. Sky Damoy goes down 2. Maria back into the ring, though. Oh, man, this is going to be such a good main event. This is going to be such a good main event. I see the passion, of course you do, my friend. How long have you been in this? This is season 5. RPW started in 2022, my friend. And if you think the community is awesome, we used to have the chat on screen. I'm going to try and get it back for everyone. Just so if you watch on Twitch, you can see it. Aura Tanaka tagged in. That's going to stick from GFK. If you want to be proper part of the community, firstly, join the Discord, Mr. Captain. Secondly, come on over to YouTube. I highly, highly, highly recommend it, my friend. We'll get the link there for you. Come on over to YouTube. The chat is way more active. Everyone's involved over on YouTube. And you can get involved with RPW. The Discord's amazing. The community is amazing. We're live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And it is such a fantastic show. RPW is the #1 wrestling show on YouTube. And you have to become a YouTube member to sign your contract and get involved, my friend. Ask anyone on YouTube chat right now, should you get involved? They will all say abso-freaking-lutely. It is absolutely incredible. Akira Tanaka involved. I can't believe Akira Tanaka is back, and Noelle Park. 2 new superstars of Damage Control too. What show are they going to be on? Having fun. I'm glad no one interrupted him. What show are they going to be on? What's Noelle Park got in style? I've always been a fan of Noelle Park. I've always loved her look as well. I'm glad she's back. Oof. Big slam down. Sky Damoy forced in. Cannot re-enter though. Put a 1 in chat if you think this is the best World Warzone of season 5, because I think so. Akira tagged back in. Damage Control. Back in RPW. German suplex connecting. Goes for Sky Damoy as well. Akira's not letting her out, ladies and gentlemen. Akira not letting her leave. Love the new look by Akira Tanaka too. She looks incredible. 2 new superstars ringside. We still don't know where Sombra Del Rayo is going. A lot of new faces. making their names known. One of them is wearing black and orange. Is that a sign of joining Origin? I don't know. Let her cook, ladies and gentlemen. Let her cook. Tag made. Sky Demoy in. Smart tag. Oh, I love that move. Face first. Planted. Noel Park not able to enter the ring. Kick out of 2. What a show. Origin, you've got a lot to follow. And no doubt, I think they can put on a show as well. Nice reversal, Sky Demoy. Noel Park could enter. Smart to save it for that one. Noel Park no longer able to re-enter the ring, though. 2-hour show. Ends at 8 p.m. Still a few hours. Look at Sky Demoy. Showing respect for the queen of the ring. The presidential queen of RPW. The Liberty champion, Portia Van Houten. Not booked today, but I'm sure watching from the penthouse suite. The Van Houten dynasty. Main eventing World Warzone. Minnesota, can we come back soon? They've been on fire all night. Right hand by Sky. Irish whip over to the corner. Next week on World Warzone, we're going to see 4 DQ wins, 2 interruptions, and 1 real match. Back to basics. Oh, look at the tag team maneuvers. Noel Park hovers in the air. Fantastic. Tag team action. I don't know, on Origin, on Wednesday, we have a Fatal 4-Way Tornado Tag Team match. I wonder what teams are going to show up then. Maybe we see the 2 ringside of Damage Control show up. Who knows? Women's Tag Team Wrestling, baby. Who are the Women's Tag Team champs right now? Is it still Van Houten Dynasty? It is. It's Alexia Caldwell and Olivia Laurent. They've got competition. Other side of AFB's other side of Dynasty. That would cook. Get the Women's Tag Team champs on Origin. That would be big for the Ozone. A week before Breakout. Maybe they get saved for Breakout. Who knows? Rick is counting. Akira Tanaka is spinning. Count of 6. Maria Valentine and Akira, 2 legal superstars. This is the main event. Count of 8, both back in the ring. Who's got a big signature move in their locker? Maria having a breather. Second kick reversed. Akira looks sharp as well. Akira looks very, very sharp. Maria looks like she fits into the World Warzone main event too, which scares me. If Jocko can just change the match mid-match to make an ODQ, might as well just strip Sims of the title and give it to himself. He has completely given up. There's going to be a lot of words for that one. I think there's going to be a lot of words for that match. I think Gore is going to be absolutely fuming. Gore might attack Rick again. Over the corner. Noel Park. Screaming commands at Akira Tanaka. Let's not have Maria on Warzone. I prefer her loudmouth to stay far off. Oh! She gets planted. An ambitious pinfall attempt. Broken up. At least some stuff hasn't changed. Sky Des Moines not able to re-enter the ring. Would be smart to get a tag, and they do. Now, if you're Damage Control, you've got to keep Maria Valentine in that ring for as long as possible. While Sky Des Moines cannot re-enter, you've got to do as much damage as possible. Noel Park looks awesome too. Oh, never mind. A swift takedown. Not seen a submission win today. We still do not just yet kick the midsection. Big reversal. Minnesota on their feet. Maria Valentine saying, bring it on. Look at the athleticism from the Origin rookie. and Divas champion. Would be smart to get a tag. Yeah, that's what Damage Control did not want. That's what they did not want. Oh, they don't get it yet. No tag. No tag made just yet. Maria Valentine, big drop kick across the chest. Over to the other corner. Valentine in control. I don't know what she's going for, using the ropes. Oh my goodness. Using the ropes, and Rick tells her she has to let her go. Damage Control, 2 superstars watching ringside. Are they even superstars? Are they just managers? I don't know. Are they just here for support, or will we see them have an RPW debut? Look at the body of Noel Park, bruised and battered. As is Maria Valentine. These guys go through hell in this main event match. Sky Demoy still cannot enter the ring. Maria needs to get a tag off. Has not though, and there's the managers having some words for Maria Valentine, and could be a costly interruption. Could be a very costly interruption. As Noel Park sizing her up. From behind, drops her. Oh, a kick to the side of the face. In the Damage Control corner. The Divas champion has shoulders down over in the corner. And the managers played a part. Welcome back, Damage Control. Noel Park and Akira Tanaka with their first win of season number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Damage Control are back. The managers joined them after playing a part, and you can see the emotion, what it means to Damage Control, ladies and gentlemen. Wowzers. What a return. No Nicole O'Grady, no problem, ladies and gentlemen. Damage Control was always a fan favorite team. They've come with 2 new faces, a 4.5-star main event. What a show. Ladies and gentlemen, Origin is up next. RPW is back to his best, and World Warzone was on fire. Courage to Chaos is up next. A lot to be spoken about. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been KR here today, and this is most certainly who we are.
So pull